What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh so amazing touch. I'm welcoming you back to another episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, season 6, you guys. We have a full room of house of people in here today. We got my girl Jelly, back by popular demand. My boy Jason J, the Florida realtor, and the mass assassin, Pushapreme. Today's episode, you guys, is going to be sincerely. We're going to read some letters, give some opinions, and go from there. My girl Jelly's going to start us off. Let's get ready for it.
All right. Dear podcast crew, I've had a child by a married man. He did not want me to have the baby. However, I decided to keep the baby, and now he doesn't want anything to do with the child. I'm so hurt for my child knowing that she would grow up without a father. Do you guys have any advice for me, sincerely fatherless child?
I got some advice to you. You should have kept your legs closed to married man, but now you decided to sit there and keep the child when he didn't want the child, so you bringing a child in the world that's going to be fatherless, because that's what the letter has said at the end of it.
That's what it said.
So you are to blame for this situation.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The man had part in it too, though.
Facts.
He's the married one.
Okay.
No, for sure. But,
So-
she thought it through with a married man and still decided I'm going to keep this child. And now she's trying to double back and play victim. Oh, now my child's not going to have a father. Lady, you're ridiculous. Someone got to tell you. Someone got to tell you, man. You got to take better accountability, make better life decisions. The man did have, pretty much an option, more of a choice up front. But after he finished inside of you, the choice is up to you. All that power is you. And you still choosing to do this. And do this to your future child. Don't feel bad now.
I'm kind of indifferent
Don't feel
about
bad
it.
now.
I'm kind of different
Yes,
about it.
please speak.
I think it's both their fault because if you're going to take that chance, you're going to take that chance, but it comes on both. It's two to tango. Now, I think what you should do is that, if you're really watching this, you wrote that letter, and I know you did, you should just spend that time from now until whatever age, and then just bring the importance of fatherhood. You don't have to actively be there as your man, because there's a bunch of great fathers out there that weren't there in their kids' life. So just remind him. But it could be in her delivery of saying that I'm going to keep it. Now you're taking possession. It's just like, if I just take your iPad, it's my iPad now.
Yeah.
No, it's our iPad. We can share. So if you just change the delivery, it might get a better outcome. So I hope that helps you out.
And he ain't shit either. I just had to add a little tab. This is still a family show, but he's still not shit.
I'm not saying he's not. But
But you kind of said she wasn't shit.
She's more
You
not
went
shit.
in on her.
Wait a minute, she's more than one?
She's more not shit.
Why you say that? I mean, he decided to lay down in
They
He
both-
didn't want her to have a kid because he didn't want his wife to know that
she makes the final choice because they always say
But
my
the man makes
body,
the
my
first
choice, right?
Ooh.
Is it not my body, my choice?
It
Don't
is,
feel
but
sorry
what if
for
she
him.
don't believe in
makes the first
abortion?
choice,
No,
right?
for sure. Like, he should have used contraceptives and protection. Okay, cool.
You kind of giving him like a pass on that.
I
No,
think-
he should have did.
Yeah,
If
whose
he didn't
side
want
are
to
you
have,
really
if he didn't
on?
want to
They're
have a
both
kid, he
pretty
should have put a
bad.
condom on.
They're both
It's very
pretty
cheap.
bad.
It's like $1.
I just don't see it
Is
as
it?
50-50.
I think so. Right?
That's the good ones.
Well, listen, the ones that's gonna still get you what you think. Okay, we don't go there. This is a family show. I can't.
That's
go
fine.
through
All
condoms.
right.
That's fine.
What's the next one? Because we going to go all day on that one.
I'm gonna hit the next one. Hey, you guys, if your friend slapped you in the face, are you forgiving them? Sincerely, we listen and we don't judge. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use somebody as an example. Let me give someone. Q. If Q put his hands on me, I'm sitting in that country bumpkin back to Mississippi in the swamp. You feel me? I'm coming to court every day, suited up, putting you in jail for life. Cause you put your hands on me.
So what you're saying, you can't take a quick snap from the homie?
A quick what?
A quick slap, my bad. Quick
A slap?
Quick slap from the homie?
From that.
But what is he slapping you for?
That's what I really
the
wanna know.
context
That's what I
of
wanna-
it.
Regardless, if I don't touch you, don't touch me.
Well, if they say it's $5 million on the line, I'm gonna give you 80% of it. Now the conversation
You gonna
changes.
give me 90%.
Now the conversation changes, doesn't it? Let's be honest. But
80% though? I don't think you're doing no 80.
well, if they
we
offered
could do
it to you,
50-50.
50. No. If he
50.
offers you 80,
I'm taking a hit. I ain't no 50. You give me the whole thing.
Yeah, if he
Yeah,
takes a
I may
smack.
give you a nickel or a dime.
Yeah.
Damn, dime is crazy.
A dime
I'm
is
taking a
crazy.
hit.
Out of
I'm-
$5
you
million.
have to get changed. It's just like that's more disrespectful.
I just feel as though you put your hands on me, it's a wrap.
No,
And
for sure.
I just
for
had
sure.
to use
I
Sure.
agree with him
for
too.
sure. Yeah.
I agree
If
with
it's
him
just
too,
a free
man.
slap, like, bro, keep your hands to yourself, bro.
Only because I come from the era like you can't slap me as a grown man.
No, that's crazy.
man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I take a punch before a slap. But that's how I
You
was
feel
raised.
disrespected.
Yeah, like to open your hand, like
Open hand, palm. That's
I
crazy.
feel like my children.
Yeah.
Another,
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
For sure.
So you taking that lick, Jelly?
No.
For $5
what?
million?
If your homegirl was to slap you,
I feel like for $5 million, there's money on the line. Yes.
But since
Slap
she
I'm
me.
talking about free of charge.
But-
Y'all adding the money into
But
it.
I
This
did.
is free of charge.
I did.
I feel like my heart's too good. Anyways, I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament to get slapped by my
how
best
do you
friend.
know?
Free will.
What am I getting slapped for?
Free will.
That's what we're trying to find out, right?
yeah,
Because you say the reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I
need to
think
give more
I have-
context
I
on
need
that.
more.
Yeah, they
Beef
need
in
more
that
than
story.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
if it happened though, what's the
I'm gonna
result?
slap her back.
Okay, okay.
you can't keep your hands to yourself, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, like
You can't keep your hands
your
to
mama
yourself?
See these
always.
strong hands?
You can't
Slap
keep
the
it-
dog. I'm gonna-
That's crazy.
Okay, I got another one for you guys here. Dear podcast crew, my ex-girlfriend is refusing my boundaries, and I don't know how to make her understand we will never be friends. Any advice? Sincerely, we're exes for a reason.
Why are you still talking to her?
Exactly.
That's where you gotta start.
Because you still want some of that. Okay, we ain't even gonna go there.
Yeah, we
but-
can't add info, but because even if you block a number, she could get fake numbers, text now numbers. What if he's really
But
trying his best?
at what point do you stop responding? Like you
Okay.
gotta be responding for her to keep texting. you.
Right.
Do you feel like if she pops up at his front door, then it changes it, or
You call the police.
call the police at that
See,
point?
y'all be too nice about it. Call the police first quarter.
For
If
sure.
I even get a sense that you coming, my spiny senses start tingling. Oh yeah, 911. Come get her now.
Yeah, for sure. How you feel about it, Preem?
I agree with y'all. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's
like
crazy.
like.
That's
I
stalker.
mean, you can't like be in communication and be like you're not trying to have communication.
Yeah.
You know, like
If I'm telling
Yeah.
you stop, man, that means stop. Leave me alone. It's
yeah,
over.
or I just block you, or even if you respond, I do very well pretending you're not there.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
No
That's a good
response
one.
is a response.
I
Joey,
like
the
that.
next one.
All right, so I want to confront my boyfriend for cheating on me, but if I confront him, he's gonna know that I looked through his phone, which he will consider an invasion of his privacy. How should I handle this? Sincerely, found what I was looking for.
You nosy, and let's keep it real about that. Let's also keep it real that you probably should just leave him anyway, because why are you trying to stay? Why are you worried about what he thinks for you looking in his phone being considered nosy when what you found was him not being loyal to you anyway? Like what is holding you anyway? Like just leave, right?
She loves him. That's what.
You don't
wanna
love
know-
him.
She wanted to
Y'all
make
got on this
sure-
show, y'all act really heartless.
She
You
wanted
don't.
Like
to
y'all
make
don't be
sure.
tied up crying in the goddamn closet because somebody done left you and cheat on you. Okay? The reason why she wanted to know, because she love that man.
She don't let that man. That's why she
She
had
clearly love this man. She done wrote into a podcast talking about her man.
crazy.
Me.
Listen, man.
She had to make sure her woman's intuition was
She had an inclincation,
Because
and she
sometimes we
acted
jump
on
to
it.
conclusions
Right.
that don't be valid.
Oh man.
So now, since it's valid, should she not leave?
Yeah, she should leave.
Okay, just making sure. How you feeling?
Yeah, yo, it's
Could-
that I plead the fifth, man.
Nah, she worried about
You
how
been in
she's
that
perceived.
predicament?
No, it's just it's like it's a crazy situation. It's like if your spidey sense is telling you gotta go through that, you gotta go through that, and whatever transpires from there. So, but then if the thing is you do it and then it doesn't happen, now you feel insecure. So it's a lose-lose situation.
Walk
Yeah.
out of that situation.
You're always gonna have trust issues forever.
Like
in
I
that
think, like
relationship.
Jelly said, she probably has some intuition that was like something is going on, because you know when your significant other, your spouse is something is different about them. So she wanted to find what she wanted to
And she
find. Now
found
she
it.
found it. I wouldn't care about.
How
I
you're
don't care about your
perceived.
invasion of privacy. I'm confronting you right then and there. What's this about? What's
'Cause
going
what
on
about
with
my
this?
heart?
What about my heart?
Right.
What about your heart?
What about
What
your
is-
heart?
Yo,
Yeah.
chill out, yo. Nah, she wilding out.
About my heart.
She wilding out, bro. That's crazy. Look, you seen what you had to see. Walk away, man. Walk away.
Anyways, dear podcast crew, I'm 26 years old and I want to get to a better place with my mother. But there's a couple traumatic things she's put me through that I need to confront her on in order for the relationship to get better. Do you guys have any advice from me and how to handle this? Sincerely, confronting my demons.
I've dealt with this personally, so you have to just like spend that time with your mother and find out who she is as a person, not as a mom, because people think this parent thing is like a walk in the park until it's your child. You know what I'm saying? If you have a troublesome child, you gotta leave work, but your job won't let you leave, or you have to work 2 jobs just to feed the kid, or if the kid's sick, like no one understands the human experiment of being a parent, and then the kid doesn't get that because you're not a parent yet. You know what I'm saying? You're just there, like you're just taking care of me. So, I say you definitely got to just take your mom out, spend that time, like find things that she likes doing, and just have these conversations like she's like a human being, not your mom. You know what I'm saying? And now that should work. Then she'll open up more.
Sometimes parents just don't know how to confront that situation. Like
So this-
they've never been through it, so they don't know how to resolve it.
Has anyone talked to him about it though?
Is that the child's fault though?
No, it's not the child's fault. But since she's 26, she's old enough to now initiate it. If the parent can or she hasn't reached whatever stage, a 26-year-old can say, I'm grown enough. Mom, we have to speak. Let's sit down. We got to have a discussion about whatever.
Because you could be wrong as an adult as well, too. It happens all the time.
Yeah, parents
you know?
doesn't mean, like, you're human. Like, parents, you're human, okay? You're not God. You're not demigods. Flesh and blood. You can make a mistake as a parent, and if your child gets old enough to acknowledge that mistake and see it, and they want to have a sit-down conversation with you, sit down and have a conversation.
Facts.
That's if the parent's willing to, though. You know.
Yeah.
It takes time. That's still a kid, though.
Yeah, I'm
you know
not
what I
in
mean?
the era of trying to raise a parent. Or specifically
Damn,
Damn,
where'd
why
you
you
get
gotta
that
say, yo,
at?
what's
Listen,
going on?
Where did you
he's
get that
so
from?
clever. He's so
It's all of
clever.
that?
I mean,
To raise a parent?
That's crazy. It's just
y'all know y'all gotta raise y'all parents sometimes.
But what she's saying is that she wants to reconnect with her mom. So it's not just rebuilding the bridge.
And solve some past
Because
traumas.
if your parents does some craziness too, you're gonna be like, yo, like why are you doing like this on your child?
Most likely that parent knows that the craziest that they did.
It's
to
crazy.
them.
You know,
Do they
for sure.
though?
For sure.
Yeah.
How do they know?
Most likely.
Cause they the one who did it.
How you know
When
it's
I
a
hurt
them
somebody,
thing,
I know I hurt you. Cause I probably did it on purpose. You feel me?
So
feel
do you
it. I
think
feel it.
that's the movie, right? Precious. Do you think Precious' mom was wrong in that movie?
Absolutely, from start to finish. If you watch that movie, ain't no way Precious' mama was right. Even though she had it tough, right? She
Most
had
African and Caribbean moms would
her
beg to
husband
differ.
was a pedophile. He was all this stuff, but she was still wrong. She had a choice. We just talked about it earlier. You have a choice.
Yeah.
She chose to stay. So I once again, I'm not in the era of raising a parent.
I feel that. Yeah, if they're not willing, I can't control your free will. If you say no, mom, you
gotta
want
keep trying. You only get one mom.
Nah, I ain't gonna keep trying now.
Why not?
No.
You get one who?
You only get one parent.
Yeah,
You
there's
gotta
gonna
keep
be
trying.
regret if
Your
something
parent can
happens to
still
your
be
mom
not
that you
shit,
didn't
though.
try hard
I
enough.
feel you, but if I'm
What?
saying, mom, we gotta sit down and have a discussion. There's some past traumas I want to discuss, and she keep using her free will to tell me no again and again and again. All right, cool.
If it
maybe
takes 20 years, it takes
That's
20 years, bro.
crazy.
Think how much people had to fight just to let black people vote. There was a lot of no's before it became yes. You gotta just keep trying.
Now it feels like raising, like going back to what King said. If I gotta keep doing all that, man.
For real?
Now it feels like
man.
raising.
I gotta sit down and keep like, you did, you know what you did.
Yeah, waving the finger at
Different
them.
approaches.
That's crazy.
Because that's still
Man.
you. So that stubbornness comes from somewhere,
You
no?
can kiss my,
Yeah.
told my dad he can kiss my. I'm a different type of person. You feel me?
I feel you.
Because all I'm saying is just that, just try, because like God
You could
forbid,
try.
when your parents gone, that's when you're gonna miss them the most.
So-
that's when all that trauma's gonna right there.
So
you
how
know,
many
feel it.
tries is too much tries? We go from 1 try to 7, 8, 9 tries. Can we stop at 5?
Yeah, but how many tries did it take when she was trying to potty train you for you to get it?
That's different. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
patience is a part of life.
I was
Speak
a
on it.
kid, I was a baby. It's different, but I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, the only difference between the baby is just
Who
like.
else is supposed to teach me though?
What do you mean?
Who else is supposed to teach me?
Yeah, the parent. Yeah.
Right. That was when you decided.
depends,
when
because,
you
like, if-
decided to bring me in this world, that is your duty.
You're right, but sometimes they're not ready for that. So like,
If they weren't ready for that, once again, back to the first question, you should have put a condom on. If you weren't ready,
I do believe that
but you
parents
laid there
grow.
and let it happen to you.
sometimes the streets gotta raise you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that too.
School,
Life.
your peer, life gotta teach you.
Life gotta, yeah.
Takes a village.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
facts.
That's facts.
Okay, next.
I'm gonna go to the next one. Dear podcast crew, I'm finally happy and everything seems to be going right in my life.
Oh,
It took me a long time to get to this place, but my best friend is struggling, and I feel like I cannot be happy because of them. Do you guys have any advice? Sincerely, Chained Down.
He is trauma.
Hey, listen.
Like he's an addiction to trauma. That's
He
crazy.
pretty much said, listen, my window or whatever is clean. There's this one black spot on the corner left side I can't wipe away. And I'm seeing my best friend struggle. I can't see the clear
But,
picture.
like, what steps
I
are
wanna
you
wipe
taking to
that
help
off.
your friend?
Yeah, like,
Like-
you making my mirror dirty. That's crazy.
He's blocking his blessing for his friend's happiness.
You feel so?
Oh yeah, he said everything's going well for myself, but I can't be happy because
Because
of
of this
my
dark
friend.
spot on my mirror, I can't wipe that away.
But the person also indicated that they were struggling before, right? And most likely that friend that's now looking for help was the friend that was helping you.
You think so?
So now that, you are good now that you're not willing to help me, but I helped you.
That's a big assumption. So you feel like the friend got
Is
him
this
to
a
the
friend
point?
for real? Because you shouldn't feel that way about your friend.
You shouldn't, especially a particular friend that has helped. I'm just saying, like, typically people who have struggles, they lean on their friend, right?
And this person's the
probably
best
was
friend.
one of the friends that said, I'm going to be there when you were down and out. Now it's my turn. Now you're talking about, oh, I'm happy. I can't deal with that.
That's crazy. If
You
that's
ain't
the
shit.
case, yeah, it's different. Yeah, and this is a best friend too. This is not just a friend.
Yeah,
Mo
best
said.
friend.
Yeah,
so
That's a
like
best
we
friend.
studied, yeah, best friend.
That's crazy.
So the thing is, like, so he can't be happy at all until his best friend is happy?
I think that if somebody assisted you or tried to help you when you were not happy, the least you can do is try to help them.
For sure.
Wait, is that what they saying? That they,
No. He added that part in.
Oh, okay.
I'm
well,
adding that in.
Yeah,
I'm adding a little dash of that.
Okay,
That's
okay,
how I feel.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
it.
If I was somebody that was dealing with depression and stuff like that, and I had a best friend that helped me out of that, it would be all. Some of y'all are just nasty out there in the world. Some of y'all are just evil, hateful, selfish. That's why you ain't got shit. I'm sorry. I just feel really deep in my spirit there. It's okay to help people that have helped you.
For sure.
Even people that haven't helped you.
But I don't think
Wait
that's
a
what.
minute now.
But
You ain't really helping
She on
people
some
to
different
heal.
type of time, bro.
Okay.
No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
sheesh.
so wait, so you haven't. So I don't think he's saying that he don't want to accept the help. He's saying that he can't be happy for him all the things that's going good in his life because his friend's not doing well.
But that's more something internal with their own mind.
That's what I was
Because if
saying.
my friend is going through something, I'm gonna help you, but I don't think that's gonna stop my happiness.
Yeah, see, so listen, stop stopping your happiness, man. Help your friend, but be happy.
Yeah. What if he's trying to help the friend, but the friend isn't trying to like listen or like you trying to pour into them? You're like, I don't want
That's
to
what
go
I'm
that
trying
route.
to. That's why I want to make sure he prevents himself because a lot of people do that. Like they have a
Right.
lot of things going for themselves, but they can never enjoy it because of somebody else.
Right.
But then if that person's stubborn and they stuck in their thing, then you never grow. And then
Right.
when your blessings stop, because they
Yeah.
stop for everybody,
Right.
now you're just like, dang. And then now they're up and they was like, I didn't ask you to check for me. You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And I'm gone.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, he did me wrong. Like that happens a lot, especially in our community.
No, you're right.
I feel like if you're trying to pour into somebody and they're not accepting or receiving that, then it's time for you to stop pouring.
This goes back to the last question on forcing
Yo,
your
is this the
parents
same
to
person?
sit down.
This might be the same
You know what
person.
I'm
He's just like,
saying?
yo, my life
I'm
is
not
crazy
like, yo,
right
this
now.
is- I know I'm not gonna try 84 times to sit down with a person, pour into them, or have a discussion with parents on childhood traumas, and she doesn't want to hear. Goes back to that same one. So I'm only gonna try, but so many times. Your best friend only gonna be hard-headed, but so many times, and then you may have to let them go, or at least demote them from best friend to friend and
Demote
acquaintance, and then
Most them out my damn line.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Sheesh.
You
Gotta
guys
be
feel
honest.
about that?
Is your like to be your friend? Is it like a job application?
To be my friend?
Yeah, yo, you got some
Listen,
like some
I'm
harsh.
a zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, right? I'm very nurturing, very caring, very supportive, very helpful. So I would desire that to be returned to me.
That's
That
fair.
should be easy. But once again, some of y'all are so nasty and hateful and just out there so wicked that okay. I don't want to go to that. Let's reel it back in.
For sure, for sure.
Let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in. Jelly, you want to say the next one, please?
This one.
Yes.
Okay. Dear podcast crew, how do you guys deal with friends that you believe are jealous of you? Sincerely, jealousy is a killer.
Come on, bro. This is the same person writing all three of these, bro. You got to demote them, bro. You got to demote them and remove them. What is there to have a discussion about on this one, man?
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's because sometimes being in your own head once again, you know. So I think there maybe should be a conversation should take place. You don't think that? If you had a friend that you feel is over, what's going on with that? I mean, some people are not direct. Some people like to, hide they tell and just walk away. But some people like to be more like, what's going on with this? You're my friend. You have value into my life. I feel as though you may be just a little bit, jealous of me. What's going on with that?
That's crazy. If it's super obvious, there's no discussion to be had. You're a Judas, amongst Jesus, like amongst the disciples. All right, goodbye.
Disciples, Jesus, wait a minute, hold on.
If you're a Judas, you're a Judas. If it's not fully obvious, you may be in your head. Then it may be worth a conversation before you lose a good friend, for sure.
Yeah. Conversation, man. Gotta be able to communicate.
Yeah.
See, he was already off their ass, right? He was like, communication is key. I like that.
Yeah, because
For sure.
the thing is, like, I meet so many people in my profession that, like, some people have like one thing that happened to them and it just spirals down, and no one ever told them like, yo, bro, you might need help.
Right.
Everyone's just like, yeah, you're right. Like they egg you on and stuff like that. So I've seen it so much that like now, I mean, my answer probably 10 years ago would probably be your answer. But now that, when you have kids and you watch someone grow up, it's just like, yo, they be going through a lot. People don't have the mental fortitude to really understand what's going on. So then you got Instagram telling you what to do, your homeboy telling you what to do, your own personal insecurity. So you're like, I don't know if I'm really me. Then you want to be somebody. It's crazy out here, yo.
No, for sure.
So I always try to take the higher road.
Respect.
Except for that first one, that homeboy he need Jesus.
Come
That's
on now.
crazy.
You gotta be honest.
I'm still thinking about
You
that. Like,
gotta
yo,
be honest.
don't have the baby.
Yeah.
Cause I tell you to.
What about you, Jelly?
What did he think the answer was going to be afterwards?
For sure.
I mean, if my friend's jealous of me, that's not a friend. Like,
You gonna have that conversation with her or him?
for what?
Just to be able to
Like, how do I know that they're jealous of me? I guess.
Maybe it's a
what I
vibe.
was
Maybe it's the
saying.
energy. Sometimes maybe they don't compliment you when you succeed. Maybe they don't show up to your special events. Maybe they don't like your posts on social media or comment.
I could love you from a distance, then.
If I gotta love you from a distance, I'm not gonna love you.
Just cut them off, yeah.
Dang, you guys are so like.
My bad, yo. I
Ready
gotta
to-
be honest.
No, I mean like
I
no,
gotta
but
be
that's what's the
honest.
point. If I'm gonna love you from a distance, what's the point of loving you?
Is
I want
it-
to love you up close, Jelly.
Hey,
Not from all the way over there. Just saying.
Okay.
Next one, you guys. My husband got a job offer for a new job in a state that I do not want to move to, and I refuse to go. He's saying I'm being selfish. Do you guys have any advice for me? Sincerely, I'm staying put. You gonna stay divorced? I'm not gonna say the first one. I'm coming in hot here with this one here.
I got you, man.
Go ahead, Jason.
You're an extremely selfish woman.
Wait.
No, come on, bro. Nah, somebody has to say it, bro. Nah, you guys are wilding out here, man. You're wilding out. Like, this is not your boyfriend or whatever. This is your husband. You know what I'm saying? You guys took vows and sickness and in health to death do us part, all this stuff. This is a big move. I'm sure he thought this through 50 million times before bringing
He
it to
thought
you.
that through by himself, not.
I'm
with
just
her?
saying. I'm just saying. Before bringing it to her, I'm sure he thought it through. I got to uproot my family, change
Right.
schools. He thought it to himself, then brought it to you. So it made sense enough after all of the time he's.
So because he thought about it, that mean I gotta go.
It means if he brings
No,
it to
like
your
I
attention,
finally agree with him this time.
you feel me?
Finally agree.
Is
That means
it-
she been
Yeah.
disagreeing
Come
with you
on.
from
It-
start
you know,
to finish.
it's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like he thought it through enough. Hey, babe, this has been on my mind enough.
Right.
So I got to bring it to you. It makes enough sense. This is big enough. Let's sit down and have a conversation. By that point, as his wife,
You should know your husband has like
come on now.
the best intentions for you and
For
your
you
family.
and your family, he thought it through.
Yeah.
He's, you know what I'm saying?
So that means that she needs to uproot her whole
Yes,
life.
It's a strong
yes.
possibility
Why?
she
But
should.
why is that? Tell me
He's
why.
like the one paying all the bills in the house.
That's
You
not
really
what
have
we
no
can't
say.
add this stuff because that's not what the letter say. Why?
Now we can't add. No.
Why?
Right.
So now you pick and choose when we can add a little
Who's
extra.
adding this? That's crazy,
This
yo.
is a different letter. But
No.
why, but I'm at no. But just within inside the letter, why do you think she would have to leave? Because he just simply said that we gotta go.
That's her husband. She goes
Okay.
where he goes.
You gonna split up the family for
okay.
what?
And she said that I want to stay.
That's see.
But why do you
Nobody
want to
wins with
stay?
a family
Like,
Because
feud.
I don't feel
how
comfortable
will it
moving.
benefit?
I don't know anybody in a
How
different
does
state.
it
My
benefit?
family is in
Okay,
this state.
Oh well.
My husband
Oh
thought this
well,
through.
so my feelings don't matter now at this point. So it's just all what you want to do.
All I'm saying is, let me have you go, bro. My bad.
It got to be a compromise, you know what I'm saying? Because you've never been married before, but now we're married now. So if she has to kind of trust him, but he also has to listen. So you got to like, you know, maybe they do like a staycation somewhere for like 2 weeks and see how that is. And then if you're comfortable, then you go from there. Because I dealt with that as well too. Like I was going to move to Arizona. I was going to move to Arizona. And then you know, I was just like, all right, you know what? Let me just listen to this person and do that. And I stayed in Tampa.
Yeah.
But what if, you know, I probably missed a big bag going to, Arizona, the way
Yeah.
Vegas and everything is like that is. But now they're like, oh, I'm ready to move. I was like, okay, now you are. But, you know, it takes time, you know, but I got to side with him on this one.
Wow.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
I feel like if you know your husband, you know you married a good man, you know he won't ever put you and your family in a bad position. He thought this through.
So you feel the same way if it was the woman's on the other side, right?
Wait, hold on.
As a man, you're supposed to be a
hold
provider.
on. I asked some question. I said,
A protector.
You feel the same when the woman's on the other side.
If she's the one that thought it through and brings it to the husband, the husband makes the final call. You know, because once again, he is the head. If you guys married and you guys,
He's the head, but okay.
I feel like, yeah.
He's the head, but probably splitting the bills.
I'm not saying he
50-50.
doesn't
I'm
have
just
an
saying.
open air. Like, listen
He's
to
the
your
head, but
wife.
he's probably splitting
But
the bills.
what's
50-50.
wrong with splitting the bill 50-50?
There's nothing wrong.
Okay,
but when you
okay.
put yourself in a position where you want to be head of the household and be the leader and make all the important decisions, like he said that, well, it really depends on what the husband say, right? But I'm going 50-50 on the bill. So everything's split down the middle, but if we decide we're going to move to Alaska, it's up to your ass. No.
I'm just saying that, okay, listen.
I see what you mean, because
If
he
you
might not be financially
you pay all
able
the bills,
to.
right, Jelly? If he wants to be the leader, he got to pay all the bills, right?
I mean, no.
I don't think it goes,
That's
man,
not
I
what
hear
I'm
what you're saying.
saying.
I hear what you're saying.
I just wanted to see what y'all talking about here.
Listen, if you put two pilots in a cockpit,
Okay, go ahead.
both of them could be well-equipped pilots.
Okay.
But in that cockpit, one of us is a co-pilot.
That part.
Both of us
That's
can't
a
be
bar,
pilots
yo,
in
right?
this joint,
Hard to say,
right?
man,
No,
yeah.
no,
And
come
who
on.
makes that
Boy.
decision?
Oh,
That's based
whoever-
off of experience.
Experience and all of that, but
Uh-huh.
both of us could have 15 years, 14 years, whatever. One of us is a co-pilot in this joint, because when something goes left, we can't be making a decision of who we gonna listen to. No, I'm pilot. No, I'm pilot. No, I'm co-pilot. Pilot said do this. Okay, let's do this so we can land this plane safely. We can't be arguing every second. We got to identify who is the head and not.
We got the strengths and the weaknesses. Yeah.
One of us got to be the head. We both can't be pilots in this joint.
So basically, if your wife comes to you and say that, hey, I got a new job, I got to move, it's going to be no, because I'm the dad. I'm gonna say
Let me think it through. Give me all the details. You know who you married. You know you trust my judgment and me as a person. You know I care about this family too. Give me a second. Let me think it through. Talk to me.
that sounds great. So the wife can do the same thing though.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
see-
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions, probing
Yeah.
questions, you know.
Yeah, right.
Probing
Yeah,
questions. That's
right.
all. Jelly, can you take the next one for me, please?
All right. Dear podcast, I have a coworker who I could tell has a crush on me, but I don't feel the same way. How can I tell him I don't have the same feelings without being mean? Sincerely, not my type.
HR. HR first quarter.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yes.
Already?
Off the bat. I don't
Crazy.
want no confusion. I want to get. I want
And
to.
they're
I want
gonna
to.
be
crazy.
the next episode of the first 48 because now you done made that man lose his job.
That's
That's
crazy.
not my fault.
That's crazy.
The workplace is supposed to be for the job.
crazy.
I watched too
It's
many
supposed
murder
to solely be
mystery
for the job.
shows.
We can be friendly and stuff like that, but once you make me like you could crush on me.
There's
wait.
a way to let them down easily.
Did
Okay,
she-
explain then. Give me the example.
For sure.
So I mean, again, I'm a
Wait a
context
minute.
person, but no, listen.
Okay.
I don't know, like, you could just let them know straight up, like, hey, I don't see you that way. We friends, we cool or whatever, but it is never gonna be nothing more than that.
But why can't I go to HR though?
But why are we going to HR?
Cause that's the right thing to do. Cause if they come back, you start acting weird at work and make me feel uncomfortable because I done rejected you. I need to have them people in
Are
my
y'all
business
not in
off
your
the
heads?
rap.
Yes, go to HR.
No. Well, go ahead,
Yes,
Bree.
it's gonna be
You
for
gotta-
me. HR.
You gotta protect yourself. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Feel you,
But is it to that point where he's making you uncomfortable?
Maybe,
to
hell,
the
shit.
point where you feel like you got to go to HR?
Yes,
because
off
that's
the
not
bat.
what this
Okay, yeah,
said.
tell
Cause
me
I'm
what
here
they
for a
said.
check. That's all I
Tell
came for.
She
Tell me
wants to
what she
know
said. Like-
how to. She said,
Like this, did she try a couple times already?
"How can I tell him I don't have the same feelings without being mean?" I feel like this
She
is
never tried
stage
it.
one.
This is stage one. She never tried it yet. This is first time. You ain't gotta go to HR yet.
I feel like
Thank
having
you.
somebody there to make it very clear.
I
this
feel like
is
that's
it.
extreme.
I don't feel like it's extreme. I think it's necessary. We work in corporate
Now you're
America,
gonna
right?
embarrass him in front of everybody. HR gonna come get him. Everybody
Yeah.
gonna be like, "What he did?"
He down and he got a crush on me. He got to go.
He had an innocent little crush
They're gonna
on
switch.
me.
You're gonna switch teams. Probably switch buildings. Never see the man again in your life.
That's
No.
crazy.
Now he gonna be outside waiting in the parking lot.
And that's why we have HR there, so they know what time it is.
So people can't just find
See,
you
I told
attractive?
you he was crazy. That little crush was real.
People can't find you attractive, brother? This is just a quick little light innocent thing. She come and vent her feelings to
I
you,
come
whatever.
here to do my job and go home.
Excuse her for being
As
attractive.
a man,
to you.
okay, so
Yeah,
spin
but
the
if you got
question.
a situation at home, then like that could be a red flag.
HR for the first step, Preem?
How would
Yes.
y'all want a woman to turn
For
you
the
down?
first step.
That's what we saying.
How would
That
you-
she'd even try it? Oh, go ahead.
How would you want a woman to turn you down respectfully?
I have Preem
to
take
turn me down.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
I don't know.
Ain't-
Whatever.
Nigga, I don't
What-
want you.
Well,
Respectfully, I
what
wanna
you
do it
just said was
respectfully.
perfect, actually. He was like, hey, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you just said was pretty good.
Okay.
HR.
Oh, man.
Well,
I ain't
I
going
say,
to
I mean,
HR.
I agree with him. I'll go to HR if I feel like I don't
On the
know-
first take, Preem?
if I don't want to have
We
that
said what we
conversation.
said.
All right, fair.
I'm here to get my check.
That's fair.
HR.
All right.
Yeah, if I want to get that if I want to start
Y'all
that
don't
conversation
have no
with you
crush
to
on
begin
him.
with.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause you're gonna lose your job like in him.
Next one, you guys. Dear podcast crew, I'm currently having an affair with this man, and I want to tell his wife and blow up his spot because he
crazy.
ain't no good. What do you guys think I should do? Sincerely, tell it all.
You knew your position. Stay in it.
Wait a minute. What's the position?
The side piece.
And what comes in that role? What's the terms and conditions to be in the side? Because ain't no golden rule to that.
Because she signed up for it. That's what she signed up for.
I think
knew
she's
he was
extremely
married.
selfish and delusional. She's an
Oh,
extreme-
Jason.
You're an extremely selfish woman. Let me let you know that. Because no one around you's letting you know this, man. I got to be honest. Nah, bro.
Hold on. She's delusional?
She's delusional.
Her, yes, because why do you want to blow his spot up? Why are you acting like he's no good?
'Cause
Both
he's-
of you are no good, by
No,
the
but
way.
he's no
She
good.
forgot.
She don't owe that lady no loyalty.
What he been telling her to
If
make
she don't
her
want no
feel
loyalty, why she telling?
like this a thin line
Maybe
between love and
maybe he
hate?
did something she don't like.
Lady, leave that man marriage alone, please.
Yo,
What do you
for
should
real.
never been involved
He
anyway.
should have left this.
Yo, but
both
the
of them
thing,
wrong. But she said
pressed him.
But he is more wronger. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Most likely 9 out of 10, he probably approached her like, I want you.
How do we know
I
this?
need you. Come on, man.
How do we know?
Yo, yeah.
Well, okay, like even if it was the other way around, right? He's the one with the ring. He's the one married.
For sure.
If a female
What if
did
he
approach
wasn't-
him,
Yeah,
what
would
if
say
he
no.
wasn't wearing
But
his
she,
ring?
but the thing is, she's now.
It's
we
still
can,
up regardless
Now
if
this
he
is not
was
in
wearing
the
the
letter,
ring, he
but
was
we
supposed
can.
to still say that I'm a married man.
Yeah, but she's
Regardless of the fact, he's wrong. He's the married one in this situation.
Why can't-
And probably he made her mad. And I'm going to tell it all. That's the risk you take when you play with the devil.
That's crazy.
That's the risk you take
That's
when you play with the
insane.
devil.
Lady, you shouldn't have been entangled with this man anyway.
He's
Walk
Lucifer.
away.
She's probably
Nah.
the cat. Because cats, they
Lady,
got
walk
demons.
away, man.
most times,
Quietly.
and I want to hear your take on this. Most times, right, when they want to go tell somebody else to break up a happy home, right, they feel like they didn't get a piece of the pie they're supposed to get from that situation.
Ooh, okay.
Right or wrong?
That's true.
I agree.
Not
right?
most times that are not.
Because she said that she had to play her part, right?
She did, but then feelings got too involved.
Right. And he should play his part.
And lose his wife and family? She
Who
needs
fault
to.
is he lost his wife when he decided to cheat? That's on him.
Nah.
my boy.
But the thing is, who?
That's, hold on, I
that's
just want to do this
crazy.
real quick.
Okay,
So
go
you
ahead.
say no? That's not
saying no.
So when he decided to cheat, he didn't already risk his family.
He risked it. He didn't lose it yet. It was a risk. No, come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah.
to
I
be
mean,
my lawyer.
that is rolling CeeLo right there. But
This
sheesh.
is crazy.
You
out
riding
here.
that wave alone, because ain't no one here.
That's
What he
like
was about to
putting
say.
a house on a Laker game. That's
Yeah. Nah,
That's a lot, yo.
She's sloppy, man. She's sloppy and she's delusional because she said he's no good.
delusional is crazy.
She said
That's what
he's
I'm
no
saying.
good.
That's a little
if-
far-fetched,
Here's what I'm
but-
saying. She said he's no good, as if she's better. She thinks she's holier than thou. Lady, you slept with a married man repeatedly. I'm just assuming that
better
part.
than him.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
assuming
They both,
that
better
part.
than
they both the same. I don't see.
They're both
I mean,
bad.
they're
You
both
are no
they're
good.
both Lucifer, right?
Thank
but
you.
I always go back to who is owed the loyalty. He owes his family and his
For
wife
sure,
the loyalty,
for sure,
right?
for sure.
So if she's gonna be a side piece and she got to play her position, he got to play his as well.
She's in too deep.
He is the side piece.
What part in that is airing out and messing up this man's
He
household?
probably made hurt her feelings or something like that.
But see,
But that's the risk that comes with.
but
the
she
territory,
needs to be
right?
she needs
He
to have
probably-
emotional intelligence.
That's why when you gonna cheat, you cheat with somebody that's married too. So y'all both got something at risk. Y'all ain't
Wow.
playing the game
Yo,
right.
That's crazy. He's wild.
Y'all ain't
He
playing
probably
the
told
game
her-
right.
That's
He-
not a crazy concept though.
I see what he's saying.
See?
No, but he
You know what I mean?
I
probably
feel like that's
told
what
her,
swingers do.
I'm finna leave my wife.
Yeah.
You just keep staying down. I'm coming.
I've heard
to
that.
you.
I've heard that plenty of times
That's
before.
probably that could be what that situation is, and if that's what that is, then hey, air it out. Shoot.
That's crazy.
We just spitting facts over here. Jace, I don't know what's going on. What you down there? What's going on? Next one, Jelly.
Which one?
Aunt Jelly.
That's my nickname.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
Okay.
We learned something.
All right. Dear podcast crew, my husband wants me to go 50-50 on the bills, which would be perfectly fine. However, he wants to be the leader of the household.
It's the
He
same
wants me
person.
to be submissive to him. He puts most the responsibility of raising the kids on me and other BS.
Okay.
How
okay.
should I handle this? Sincerely, head of household.
Sincerely had a household is crazy.
That's crazy. Come on now. Wilding
Yo,
out.
lady, take it easy.
Yo, she's wilding out. Listen, you are that man's wife. Act like it. Relax yourself. There is a level of submission that comes with it, and it's okay. This is a crazy economy. You both are working adults. Okay, we pull in funds together. It doesn't mean that the overall hierarchy that exists, because there is a hierarchy that exists, men and women are not the same. Those would just both be all women or all men. There's a difference. That is your husband. Stop acting like being submissive is a bad word. It's not a cuss word. You're not his lapdog. You're his wife. It's okay to be submissive to him. To the man you chose and trusted.
But is he giving me something to be submissive
Right.
to?
Well, she chose him, so
And you,
hopefully.
you want me to pay 50-50 with the bill and then raise your children, but you want me to listen to everything you say and be submissive? Complete foolishness on
That's
this day,
crazy.
Jason. Complete foolishness.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You want me to? You want me to pay?
No,
Oh, okay.
You want me to pay? But 50-50.
I think
Supreme, right?
the thing is 50.
And you want me to listen to every single thing you say,
You're
and
his
then on top, you
wife.
want to give me the full responsibility? Yes, I am the wife. I'm supposed to be the person that's supposed to be the second in command.
Right.
You fully in command. Pay
Right.
the damn bills.
Listen, the hierarchy.
You want me to raise the kids? Excuse me. You
We're
want me to
both with it.
raise the kids and then go 50-50 on you with some bills?
Okay.
And then have to listen to everything you saying?
So, okay, what's the alternative? You just be combative every
No,
time
we
I got to
both
make a
be equal.
decision?
We both be equal.
Yeah, I like equal.
We could both be equal and discuss the discussion.
No, what
But
you
one
want is a
person-
woman to go half on the bills,
I never said that.
she
No,
could
raise all the
no,
kids,
No.
and then still listen to every single thing
You
you're
should
saying.
still be a wife, bro.
Yeah, you still gotta be a woman.
Be a woman. Calm down. Like, stop trying
Calm down. I gotta calm down.
You gotta
no,
bite
you
his
man
head
up.
off.
How about
Nah,
that?
nah.
How about you man up and take
But
responsibility
I
and
think,
take care of the kids?
and maybe Auntie could touch on this. I think a woman's best quality is the fact that they can be submissive and then not be submissive.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want Auntie to touch on this one.
Damn, what?
I mean,
How I jumped?
This-
Okay.
Yeah,
how she jumped the
I thought
auntie?
it was Angelica. My bad.
Jelly.
Her name is Jennifer. Put some respect. This ain't auntie. She
Okay.
fine wine. You know,
Yeah, she
horn ring her eye, good.
I thought.
I mean, I feel like my man's gonna. I mean, if you're my husband,
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
then I think I should be submissive.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Paying 50-50 and doing all the housework and taking
Does not
care of
come
all
with
the
that.
kids, that's not fair. There
Okay.
has to be a happy medium.
Okay.
So
Go
you
ahead.
help me with the kids
Okay.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays or something.
For sure.
You know, you want to go play your video games, that's fine. Do that. But there has to be like some type of happy medium.
But in regards to what they said with making the final decisions on things, do you think paying 50% of the bills gives you the right to want to bite your husband's head off
I
every
feel
time he
like-
say
What
a
does that say
word?
now?
Maybe the husband can pay like the mortgage. I pay some of the utility bills. Like,
Because she said like he's trying to make
Yeah,
all the decisions.
that's-
He makes the final call on
That's
things.
50-50 because the thing is like you won't build your financial literacy if you're not using your money wisely. So
Right.
now it's just like you have to take care of everything and then I want to leave you tomorrow. Now you have nothing to account for it. You have no savings, you have no car, you have no this. Now you're worse off than you should be. We still have to build the whole human process. I
Right.
feel like
Yeah.
the 50-50 thing, like I don't know where that started at, to be honest with you, but anyone want to go half with me on investing in something makes
I
sense.
guess
Because
the
if I
real
get a higher
question
pot,
is,
For sure.
how much money is he making? How much money am I making?
but what
Like,
does it
that's-
matter?
Thank you.
Because
Because
if you make like
If
so
I
much
make
more than me,
if I make
50-50 doesn't
100K,
make sense.
Okay, for
if
sure.
I make 100K and you make 60K, right? It's not like it's not 50 to the point to where it's like split, but it's like 50 comes with the effort and the time and too, right?
Sure.
So for me to make my 100K, I need 80% of my time to be dedicated to my work, right?
Makes sense.
And for what you're putting in there, where I can't be at home for, you're substituting that with like.
Okay, so I'm thinking
the-
50-50 like monetary.
No,
like
see, that's whoever said that.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
That's-
because you messed the whole game up because that's not what it was. It's always 50-50,
Yeah.
but it
Right.
don't have to be money.
like what you
Yeah.
say,
'Cause
that
then I
makes
would-
sense. I
Yeah.
can agree with that
Because
aspect.
if that's the
but
case, then we shouldn't date people that we like. We should date people that's in our same money bracket. Because then
Income
you can go
bracket.
half and half.
Yeah, for sure. But either way, the financial.
Oh, you
has
don't you don't
nothing-
agree?
Oh, you know,
go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Kate.
I just listen. I just feel as though the word leader means you're supposed to lead a situation. The word head of household, you are the head of that. You're supposed to take on most of the brunt of, in my opinion, the financial aspect. So if you want your woman to be submissive, I definitely understand that. But you got to be able to be man up to take that position. I think women I say all the time, what do you do to make me submissive?
God forbid
You
you
give me
lose
that
your
space
job.
where I can be submissive. Do you guide me in the right direction?
Nah,
Do you
I'ma say it.
lead me in the right direction?
God forbid you lose your job or business goes, down belly side up for a couple months. God forbid a hardship happens in life, and then your wife said, "Oh, the numbers don't add up." She bites your head off every time you have a discussion.
But where are you getting
on.
that she's gonna bite the head
Because
off,
she-
like having the conversation?
Because the note kept saying he wants to be the leader and make all the main decisions
right,
in
he
the
wants
household.
to be the leader. He wants to make all the decisions, but he wants me to pay half the bills.
But if something happens to the leader,
income.
then the thing is it's like who's gonna be
So I
my,
gotta
my
listen to your
crutch?
broke ass.
Still be
Damn,
submissive. That's
Damn,
crazy.
yo, how did we get here?
I gotta listen to your broke ass.
But
Crazy.
even if he was to lose his job, like, or whatever, y'all go through financial hardship, that's when he gonna pick up in the house and start taking care of them kids and
Right.
doing the household chores until he get back.
What
on
he's
his
saying
feet.
is like, no, he lose my job. I'm supposed to.
You
I
can
got
still be
no,
a
I
submissive woman though. Like,
You see,
it's
that's what I'm
not
saying.
always about
Ladies,
money.
don't tie your submissiveness to the money, because if
For
business
real.
goes belly side up for a couple of months, hardship happens, people lose their jobs, people can get injured on the job, there goes some income
Facts.
there. Don't tie your
Yeah,
submissiveness
I
to
gotta
the
go in the
dollars.
house, listen to somebody, a broke ass nigga, be like, hey,
God forbid
hey,
he
do
chipped
this.
and fell on
Nah,
the
You
yeah.
ain't got no
job.
job.
It happens, yo.
You
Like,
ain't paying no bills.
Life
I
can
gotta listen to you.
happen.
Okay, let's make the decision together with that.
Lord.
you know, people could be up and down. We seen
Life
Kanye
happens,
become
bro.
a billionaire and lose it in a week.
Life happens.
We seen Diddy become. I don't mean to name these particular people, but as a culture, we know who these people are that have been super rich for a long time and lose it like that. Tory Lanez was super rich and lose it like that.
Yeah, man.
So it happens. Donald Trump been bankrupt like 3, 4, 5
Life
times.
happens, bro.
You know, it happens. So
You still
if
want
you
a
have that
submissive
like
woman.
monetary, I mean, If you want to follow with the whole 50-50 and still be the leader thing, then I tell people to just then date in your bracket. But don't feel some kind of way if you find someone that makes more money than you, that's more submissive than you, and he leaves you. That's why you can't tie the bread to it, because you can make money. You win the lottery, you make money all the time. Life is not built around this structure of money. You know what I'm saying? In my world, I'm sorry.
For sure.
You guys, I'm gonna read the next one. Dear podcast crew, I've known for a while now that my boyfriend has been cheating on me. The only reason why I won't leave is because he pays all the bills. And he's helping me through school. But I can't take it anymore. He cheats on me all the time, noon and night. What should I do? Sincerely, I see it all.
We know what you're gonna do. You're gonna stay.
You're gonna sit there and take it. Let's be honest. No.
See, and this is the reason why
Let's be honest.
The whole 50-50 thing is mad important, because now it's just like, all right, we take care of everything, so I'm gonna just chill out. It's kind of like you don't like your job, but you're just here because they give you the bread. What a waste of life.
Listen, man, he's paying your way through school. You don't have any bills. Relax. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's cheating night and day. Okay, fine. Focus on your school, hit them books, and get up out of there whenever you're getting ready. I mean,
that's like a survival kit.
Personally, ma'am, my advice to you: take him from everything he got.
That's crazy.
Okay, wipe his savings out clean.
Wait, it's a boyfriend
checking
or a
account,
husband?
whatever, regardless what it is, take him from everything he got.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
If he gonna cheat on you, I mean, I'm talking about take everything out the refrigerator too.
That's
on your way
crazy.
The refrigerator?
Refrigerator, the appliances, the toothpaste. Hell, throw his toothpaste in the. And listen, take him for everything he got. If he gonna continue to cheat on you, get what you need out of this.
Put your
You could be the
feelings
next
away.
Medea movie. I can see
I
it.
just want to give her some advice.
That's
You feel me?
man. Listen, put your feelings
Use
away.
him.
Nah, don't listen to this cat. Listen,
Oh.
put your feelings away.
And then what
finish school.
we retaliate and start beating up
I
on
mean,
the person?
she hold on.
Nah.
911.
Yeah. That's a
You
little
going to
different.
jail.
That's
You
a little
taking
different.
everything and you think the person's gonna be upset about
Yes,
that?
you took
Liberty.
everything
It sound like
on me
this
when
is
you
house.
decided to cheat on me. So I get to take what I need.
Hit them
You at
books.
least give me this about the refrigerator. You feel me?
Hit them books, man.
It sounds
You
like
worry
it's
about
already
the
his
wrong
house.
stuff.
He gonna kick
Yeah,
you
he
out.
runs. That's his whole
Day
stuff.
2.
Right, and
Hit them books,
make
man.
sure when that process, get his watch, go in his wallet a
The
little
problem
bit.
with
But I
that
feel like
is
karma's gonna come back.
the problem with
anyways.
that is she gets all his
That is
stuff
the
and
karma. 'Cause he
leaves.
been cheating.
She gets all his stuff, cleans out the refrigerator, and then she leaves. Now she has to pay bills, rent. Now she has to keep herself afloat, which she hasn't been doing because he's been floating everything. Stay with a roof over your head, hit them books, get up out of there. That's it.
Yeah, because she's definitely
You
gonna
thought
be
you
bitter.
like that, didn't you?
Yeah, because she's not working.
He's like, put
She's
the
in
mic down.
school.
That was
She's
kinda hard
not.
how you did that.
something.
She's not doing anything right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why he feels so free to go crazy.
She's not doing anything. What do you mean?
She's bettering her life.
Like, what are you talking about?
She's in school, but she's not producing an income right now. She can't be too
gotta
high and
produce an
mighty right now.
income.
But it
Be
sounds like that's what
strategic.
he
She can't
signed
be high
up
minded
for.
because she in school.
I think you should be strategic versus be high and mighty, man. Focus on them books.
I feel like
High
you,
and
I
mighty
feel
when
like
she
you just
getting
so
cheated on.
against us.
What you mean?
This
No,
whole
don't do
time.
that. Don't do
What
that,
you
man.
mean? She
I
high
just,
minded because she going to school.
I like
And
strategy.
She wants a man that's going to respect her, not cheating on her.
bro,
What you
he's
talking about?
covering all your expenses, bro. You know it's crazy out here.
Nah, I kind of side with him though.
That's crazy. Listen, she's
You
covering.
hold on to that mic really
But
tight.
that's
We
the
ain't-
reason
we
to
ain't got
cheat.
money to pay for that. Let that mic go. I got no money for that. Let that
Y'all
mic go.
stressing me out, man.
You been stressing me.
Y'all stressing me out out
You
here.
been holding on to that mic. Listen, we ain't got no money to pay for none of that. I'll keep going.
Yeah, no, I just feel like seriously though. You feel me? Nah, yeah. Stay quiet. Hit them books. He's gonna do it. You said night and day. You've been catching him for how long? Focus on them books. Better your life, like what they were saying. Get up out of there.
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
yeah, you
You got
catching
no
them.
bills, no expenses. None of us, I don't think, on this table can
Can't
say
cut your
that.
nose to spite your
Yeah.
face,
We
man.
can't do that.
Jelly, the next one for me. That one is smell.
Dear podcast crew, I've fallen out of love with my wife and I'm not happy anymore. But I don't want to lose my kids because she has threatened to take the kids away from me if I leave. Should I stay or should I go? Sincerely, leave or stay.
Why you look at me?
Yeah, I want you to go.
This one for the men.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's a fluid conversation. How do you feel about it?
Me?
Put it back on you. Oh, the audience and the people around is looking at you. What do you feel about
Wow.
We want to know what Auntie thinks.
Yes, go.
Auntie.
it? I don't know how this auntie.
I thought he called you
You
Aunt
for real?
Jelly at
No,
one point.
who called her Aunt Jelly?
I thought
It's just Jelly.
You know
Jelly.
what?
Can we run the tape back?
I feel like I heard
No,
Aunt
she never
Jelly.
said Auntie. Go
All right,
ahead, yeah.
Jelly,
Go
Jelly,
ahead,
Jelly.
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 You know,
I'm sorry.
you haven't been on my team this whole time.
Listen.
And now
Yeah.
you just, okay.
Is it gel and jelly? It's like
No, it's just Jelly.
jelly like
Jelly.
jelly out of a jar?
Yeah,
like jelly.
Jelly.
Okay, man.
Jelly.
I got
Okay.
you.
Okay. Anyways, I I don't know what to say about. I'm not a man. Like if you're not happy with your wife, then I mean, I don't think kids should always be a reason for two people to stay together. The kids gonna see that it's gonna be toxic.
Wow.
I mean, I think the kids is a reason for you to stay. It's a reminder of family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be so high up on yourself to feel like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling this. That's not your choice anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we have to not feel this, or we need to feel.
But you don't think the kids gonna see that disconnect?
They're either gonna see it now, or they're gonna see it when they get older. You can't avoid the. No, not suffer, but it's like they have to.
But
they
then
have
the
to
kids
work
gonna
on
think
it.
like that's okay. Like you're setting an example for them too. Like the kids gonna think because they seen mommy and daddy like go through it, and daddy wasn't happy.
But the
I
thing
gotta
is,
go through that too. Like
that's why you have to. That's why the kids have to see it. So as you're having these arguments and the kids are seeing it, when they go to sleep at night, they're gonna be like, "Dang, I can't believe we had that argument right in front of Travis like that." And then now he's gonna reflect on it and think about it some more.
I would hope that's the kind of mentality they have, but not everybody's like that.
When it comes to parenting, man, like I know it's like there's so many different forms of it, but like people care about their kids. You know what I'm saying? They care. It's a part of you, especially if the kid looks like you. Oh my God, there ain't no way. You confront to yourself, but when you look in the mirror and you brush your teeth, you're gonna have that conversation. Your reflection gonna be like, "You're tripping, bro."
I think my kids won't be happy though. And I think, like she said, that when you're in a situation and you're not happy, it starts to show in your facial expression, your energy that you give off.
For sure.
I'm gonna let you know that I would agree that I think that I would leave if I'm unhappy. I love my kids. I think my kids would love me to be happy. Right? And if she's threatened to take the kids away from me, y'all gotta get in them suits. Okay, get in them books. Go down to court, something.
Yeah, but you think you can't refine that happiness? You think that memory goes away?
If I don't want you, I don't want you.
Well, I mean, you're not happy. You didn't say want now. You're just unhappy, which is a feeling, which is an emotion, which is temporary.
Which can change. Yeah.
Like you can smack me right now and I'll be mad, but then you can shake my hand, I could be happy, all in the same motion. You know, if you don't have that emotional intelligence, it's like we have to strive to fix that portion of it.
Yeah.
Then think about the
So what if I don't
responsibility.
want to fix it, Preem, though? What if I'm just unhappy?
I don't think your happiness matters all the time, brother.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
See, that's what you're messing up in the world.
See, that's where I come from.
I feel like
you
think so?
Like yes, I do. What you mean
because
don't matter?
you chose to bring kids into the world.
I think you have a choice to be happy or not because you could be appreciative. You know what I'm saying?
You have a duty to your kids.
Of what?
Right? You just feel like
okay, of course my
You have a
kids
duty.
make me happy, but if she's not making me happy, why do I have to stay?
Depends on how bad it is, but you got a duty to your kids.
It's
and
bad enough he wrote in the letter.
It's too many people growing up with single parent households.
But he's trying though.
So once again, you want his happiness to be based off of making sure his kids are the sole people.
Yeah.
Make sure the family, not just the kid,
the family unit.
But it's my life.
You
though.
see, he's selfish.
The thing is, like,
selfish.
it is.
You want me to
Selfish.
stay in a situation where I'm not happy, and that energy is going to be displayed to my kids.
What's
gonna
I'm going to walk around unhappy, but you want me to stay in that situation to be unhappy.
No, I want them to use that energy to refine the happiness.
I feel like you should be able to like cover up a little bit. In
Cover
front of your
up.
kids.
See,
No, because
you don't think dad's gonna step out the house now and start cheating because he's unhappy?
if he does it in silence, and listen, you could have an agreement with your woman
I'ma
and
click
say
this and
we
show it
are
on social
done.
media.
We are done. But for the kids, we're gonna stay together. For the unit, there's statistics of single parent households and the kids and what they're likely to be in jail or lesser this and more in trouble and stuff. So at a certain point, your happiness doesn't matter, and you love your kids enough to say, how can we make the household
I
still a
agree
good
with him
place?
because once you have kids, it's not about you
have a
anymore.
duty to your
but then the
kids.
kids would want me to be happy. I feel like you guys are missing the component of the fact that if you're unhappy in a household, that's going to spread like wildfire amongst the children. They're going to feel that energy, but you want me to stay there and just be unhappy.
But the
kids be like, my dad is clearly not happy.
But
they'll understand that. They'll be like, hey, you know what? Dad wasn't the happiest around mom, but he stayed there for us. And then when they grow up and they leave, they could be like, yo, I'm out.
He cared for us so much,
I gotta wait 18 years to be. Come on,
it's a responsibility for having children.
You decided to make kids. You didn't ask their consent.
Right. My responsibility is to raise those kids the best ability I can, but it's not for me to be unhappy.
Yeah, but now you're going to raise them at the best ability because you're breaking up the foundation of the household.
The family unit's constantly being destroyed, but it's all right.
I'm just saying, and the examples that you're giving, Jason, is like the statistics of other people and this other people and this people, but that's not me. I'm focused on my life. I don't care about anybody else.
But that's selfish. We see the same that's selfish, which is okay.
It's not selfish to want to be happy.
You have a duty to your kids.
But you can't be happy. But you can't be happy 24/7. That's what I'm saying. Is like you have to have a balance of emotions.
So
happy,
what is my
sad.
balance? When
think
do I get to worry about my happiness? When I'm
after the
happy?
kids leave the
When
household.
they're 18 years old and I'm
Yes.
almost 60
You
years
have a
old.
duty to your children.
I mean, when are you having your kids? 40?
The duty is to raise the kids. The duty ain't to stay in a miserable household.
It's to raise them the best way you can.
We're gonna definitely
And
disagree on this, but
it's fine. It's cool.
we're gonna definitely disagree on this one here.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I make it obvious in a household that it's toxicity amongst it. Obviously not,
So you
right?
want them to fake it?
Around the kids, yes. Yes. And
That
then
is
you
wild.
guys as
Well,
adults-
maybe not fake it. Maybe you're unhappy, but it's not going to be on. The thing is, like, even if you do break up, you
Right.
still have to chill
You can
together.
still be in the house. That's what I'm
You still have to
saying.
do Thanksgiving, Christmas when they graduate.
You don't
You
have
don't have
to.
to do
You
that.
don't have
That's
to.
family,
That's
bro.
crazy.
You guys want somebody
That's
to live in
crazy.
misery and
No.
be unhappy.
No, like so for instance, right? For my oldest, I'm not with the mom, right?
Thank you.
But
Talk to
anytime there's birthdays, anytime there's graduations, I'm there, and I have my
No,
own.
I'm talking
kid.
about like Christmas though, like in Thanksgiving, you don't have to do like that.
But it's good for them to see
but-
both parents
Then you're not thinking
on
about
these-
the kids.
Their upbringing. Like, it's not always about your happiness.
You
That's
got to
all
think
I'm
about the
saying.
kids, man. You
Like, they
got to
gotta
think
grow up
about
a
you
certain
got
way,
it's
man.
not your life anymore. If you want to,
It is my life, and that's the point. y'all
not
forget.
anymore.
Yes, it is.
Not when you have
You
kids.
brought more life in here. It's not just you.
Yes, bringing more life into your
Wait, do
life.
you have
is
kids?
supposed- I don't have kids, but if I, but,
we talking about?
but here's the thing: if I did have kids, like what you said, like you're supposed to make your kids happy. They're gonna want their father to be happy. Y'all
Not-
want the
yo.
father.
I mean, I guess
you guys
I
just
see it
said you guys
different.
want the father to stay in that miserable situation and fake it for the kids until he's 18 years old and his happiness doesn't matter. But it's my life.
Absolutely.
As well.
I guess I
When
see
I
it different
die,
because
I meet,
my
I meet,
parents
I
wasn't
meet
together.
God, Lord and Savior. He's gonna ask me, "Was your life fulfilled?" No, because Preem and Jason told me to stay in this relationship till I was 18. I was miserable.
Dang,
That's
you
crazy.
We're all gonna be up there together, like, yo, we didn't say that in the podcast,
that's
guys. Run that
crazy.
back. Like, yo, don't do this one.
This is crazy.
I'm like, see.
This is crazy.
Dear podcast crew, I'm so in love with my girlfriend. However, I'm also in love with my side chick.
It's too
I'm
many.
so lost and confused.
Ain't no
What
way.
should I do? Do you
Ain't no
guys have
way.
any advice? Sincerely, torn in between the two. That's a great song.
You
by the way.
can't help who you love, man. He should take them to like another country that accepts like dual marriages, and that would be smart, right?
hear what
Or
you're
be a
saying.
Mormon,
Interesting.
because he wants to worry about himself. What's that song? I choose me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to know what your take on this now.
Yeah, I want to just hear him out
Because
for a
I mean,
minute.
you can't help who you love. Side chick, main chick, her chick, your chick. It don't matter.
me?
I'm just saying in general, you can't
Easy.
help. You can't help who you love, man.
Guys, gentlemen, it says right. I'm in love with my girlfriend. So that's the girl that you dated, went out, and you said I'm gonna make it official, right?
Correct.
And then in my mind, I said that, oh, I want something else, so I went out and got me a side chick. This is my fault.
That I'm in
I
love
could,
with.
I could have controlled that
Yeah.
if I decided to keep my ass at home.
You don't think it's like leasing two cars? Because that's not his wife; it's his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Preem, I'm going to have to agree with King on this
What the hell
one.
is-
Oh,
I'm
word?
going to have to agree with King on this one.
Finally, there's
yeah,
some.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just,
yeah.
there was some
So,
wickedness
you
here
know,
at first, but
because
it's
you-
all coming back.
Because you have a girlfriend, you know, you decided to have wandering eyes. That's fine. As a dude, you know, my eyes work. You could acknowledge when someone's attractive. Okay, fine. Then you decided to act on it, act on the wandering eyes. Now you got your side piece. That is your fault. You know what I'm saying?
But maybe that's who he was attracted to begin with. Because you could find somebody in this stage of your life, but then there'd be another woman in that stage of your life. Isn't that what happened to Swiss Beats? Right, he left that chick and now he's with Alicia Keys.
He was married to that woman for a very long time, had beautiful kids. Because you guys all about keep the family all together,
Yeah.
keep it all together.
Yeah.
But I was in love with the come on. This is the side of the room that's keeping the family together, but it's okay. Okay.
No, I'm
Making me sense.
Yeah, I agree with King on this
America,
one.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a lot of crazy stuff out here.
So you believe that I got a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go out and get a side chick, and I'm not wrong.
Why is it always about being wrong?
Okay.
Go ahead, Preem.
Okay, go
Talk
ahead.
to
It
us.
sounds like one person want like a poly relationship, but the other one doesn't know what's going on. So like you got to give them a choice. Do you want to be a part of this or not?
But you too scared to lose the girlfriend because you don't want to, because you know when
Right.
she's not going to stay with that, so you're going
Right.
to lie to her and
So,
deceive
yeah,
her.
yeah, for sure.
Now, I don't, that path I don't like.
Okay.
But the
see.
thing is, like, sometimes, I mean, like I said, you said girlfriend. So that's, to me, that's where the red flag is. It's not something that's permanent.
But
Oh,
the girlfriend-
okay, so he's looking like it's all.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
apartment. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
wow.
But
Yeah,
a girlfriend is supposed to possibly lead into that, right?
Possibly.
Right. So you feel as though if you're in the boyfriend girlfriend phase, you're allowed to step out and sex and do all that stuff with other people.
they're allowed to do what they want to do in their world. But the thing is that you can't not ignore the fact that that can actually happen, because there's nothing tying you to this person.
So it's all
as
like,
soon as the girl be cheating, they be
Supreme,
end up crying.
You feel
gave
like
my
it's like
cookie
black
away.
and white?
You can't do that. That's
You're
not
either
right.
married or you're not. You're either married or you're not. Right?
Well, if you're trying to get like ownership of somebody, like you're my girl, cool.
You're my girl. That's boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah,
Means
right.
that we have decided to unify, not yet to married, but to be together.
For sure.
And we're together.
Sure.
But you saying that no, I should be able to go out and get a side chick. But why do you tell her that?
In the letter, he's saying that his side chick he's in love with. So that means something happened to where there's some kind of parallel between the girlfriend and the side chick. Because you love this person, and then if your girlfriend loves you, but she's like, I've seen this happen before a lot, especially in Tampa. The girlfriend will be like, you know what, go be with that girl because you love that girl, but we'll just keep our friendship. It's not common, but it does happen because sometimes you can tell when someone like they love you, but they love you as a best friend, but it's just that we're fucking, so it's like whatever, we're here with it right now.
No.
Go ahead, Jelly.
No?
Talk to us, man.
I feel like when people say that they're in love is different than saying that they love somebody. To be in love, that's different.
Then to love
So
somebody.
I feel like if you're in love, like you say you are, like
So
you
can
don't
you
really
can you
love
explain
that
the
person
difference?
if you,
Can you explain the
Yeah,
difference
for
for
real.
us?
In love and I love somebody. Okay, like how does that work?
Yeah, I just want to hear her explain it.
I don't,
Are
I
they
don't
in the
have a
same
good
like cereal
analogy.
aisle? Is that like Cheerios and tricks?
Different
Like how does that
brands?
work?
I don't know, like being in love, like I don't have a good analogy for that. So we might
Wait,
just
have you
skip
ever
that.
been in love before?
Yes, I'm in love.
Have you
yes.
ever loved something before?
Yeah, you could love somebody and think you love the potential of who they can be.
That's what I'm trying to say. That
Yeah.
girlfriend, you have the potential, but then this chick is who I'm in love with.
Yeah.
Because you want to have your cake and eat it too.
Well, it's actually Kate and eat it, two women. It's a big misconception. They think it's like food.
No, he's
But
right.
it's two women.
Yeah.
Very wicked. It's
Yeah.
a very wicked term.
Yeah. It just changed
Wow.
over time
Hold on.
to
Say
cake
that
and
one more
eat.
time.
Yeah, it's
Kate and
Edith.
Edith.
Edith, yeah, Edith, yeah.
Something like that. It's actually like
It's
it's
like
a whole
old term,
backstory,
like-
yeah. But they
Wow.
changed it over time.
I need to go home and do some homework.
Because of course, if I have cake, I'm going to eat it. Like,
Right.
am I not?
Young men out there in the world, I just want to look to you, have a message to you, right? It's okay to be faithful with one girl, okay?
For sure.
Whoa, he's
It's
on the block on this.
it's
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You don't need to have multiple ones. Okay, if you are gonna be honest with the girl.
Sure,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Sure,
Let
sure.
her know that listen, I want something around the block too. In the other block. And I just want you to stay here in this one spot while I go to the other block. And then the other
Wow.
block. So I can come back home. Just be honest with you.
Yeah.
But y'all don't want to do that because y'all ain't shit.
I do
Jelly,
believe in honesty.
the next one,
Jesus.
please.
All right.
Oh,
Dear
my goodness.
podcast crew, I told a secret that my friend told me that I swore to take to the grave. It kind of just slipped out. I feel so bad. They're very angry with me. Do you guys have any advice for me? Sincerely, it's too late to say I'm sorry.
Clearly you can't hold water.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
can't hold water, son.
Thumbs down.
Nope.
You even messed up telling us because like now I know the secret now.
Because if I'm confiding you into my deepest,
That's crazy.
darkest secrets, that's
Yeah.
supposed to go to the grave,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
done told your mama gonna tell everybody, okay?
Yeah.
So my business out there. We're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
relationship
agree.
is dead.
I agree.
Yeah.
The fact that you said it slipped out, you didn't try to restrain it, put a little lock and key, throw it behind a safe, throw it
Because you
inside.
thought what I told you was gossip. That's what it was.
You feel
thought
me?
it was gossip,
The
and that's
fact
why
that
it
you
slipped out.
slipped
That
told
means
my
they're
person.
already talking about you. You was already a topic of
So
conversation.
it slipped out, right? That should have never got close to the tip of your tongue. You crazy out here.
Are
We all agree.
Are we actually agreeing?
Wow.
Moment-
like
we
a
made
little
some
rainbow.
progress.
Moment of silence. Everybody hit. That's it. Next one. Dear podcast crew, my wife and my best friend have a mutual crush on each other. They lighten up when they're around each other and are regularly very friendly with each other, hugs, laughing, and etc. I noticed my friends put heart emoji under her posts on social media. And when they're around each other, they go off by themselves. Am I reading too much into this? Sincerely, friend of mine.
Go ahead, Preem.
Nah, yo.
What you need to get
I'm investigating that.
is a
That's
can
crazy.
and bust your best friend upside the head.
What?
I don't
Yeah.
condone any violence, but
Yes,
you done
you
lost your
do.
damn
Yo,
mind.
Yes, you
my
do,
wife,
bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
They're
it's his
putting
wife?
hearts
You said
under.
my wife,
Yep.
hearts under my
Yeah.
wife's post.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
a
nothing
lot
to
of red
investigate
flags.
at that point. Yeah. It's clear as day.
So
Yeah.
what you doing if that situation happened? If the roles were reversed and you show husband and your best friend, and they
Confronting I'm confronting stuff. I'm flipping stuff in the house.
flipping stuff.
Yeah.
You're getting aggressive.
Yeah, getting real aggressive because y'all tried it.
Yeah, she knocking people
For
side
sure.
of the head.
I trusted y'all enough to be around each other.
Heart emojis though.
Yeah.
And then every time you turn around, it's just them two walking off in the abyss.
That's
Wandering
crazy.
into the sunset.
They better
Like,
have been, they
crazy.
better have
Yeah.
been friends before we was husband and wife.
Maybe that's a slight exception, but likely not. And then them two in the sunset every 10 seconds. As soon as I turn
crazy.
around, that's crazy.
Because why I'm not with y'all?
Yeah,
Like that's,
you guys should feel weird with me
Yeah.
not being there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, your friends can be friends with your significant other.
because now
Sure.
I'm the third wheel. Like that don't.
How? And I
that don't make
connected you
sense.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy.
I would agree with this statement. You know, most likely your significant other and your best friend, once again, they're just not shit. So what I would do is drop the best friend and probably just go off in the sunset. You know, 'cause
By
somebody ain't
yourself,
shit.
without either.
Okay, so
either
you
one of
you
them.
dropping both.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't dropping both.
I feel you.
The friend gonna go first.
Well, yeah.
I feel like they both have equal like.
Equity in this wrongdoing.
Yeah. Like
Facts.
I'm gonna confront my man before I confront the friend. Like. I don't know. That's the problem with females is they always go directly to the girl instead
Yeah.
of the source.
Yeah,
You
for
going to
sure.
both, right?
Yeah,
A
but
man and
I'm
then-
I'm addressing him first.
Husband first. He's the one that owes
Yeah.
you the extra loyalty. He took the covenant.
Oh, is that so?
He
I remember early in this conversation, that's not the same thing he said, right? But we're not going to go back there because we have progressed into agreement here on
Yes,
this
sir.
one. Jelly, can you read another one for me, please?
Hmm?
That one right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, dear podcast crew, I feel like all my friends have moved on without me and don't feel a connection anymore. They never want to hang out with me or talk to me as much as they used to. And I feel alone and I feel like I'm the problem. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Do you guys have any advice for me? Sincerely, am I the problem?
You are the problem.
Man.
Interesting. I kind of picture someone that's really not doing much with their lives. Because if they're progressing and moving up and moving out, and life's happening, they making big decisions, and you feel stagnant because you still binge watch Netflix for 10 hours a day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Calm down now.
You probably do feel like everyone's moving up and out. Yeah. So I would kind of look at self. I'll look in the mirror for a second, see what's going on first before you address anybody else.
I agree 110%.
I mean, it's always okay to get new friends. It's always okay to understand that maybe that friendship was supposed to be seasonal, not really permanent. They
Sure.
probably have already served their purpose, or most likely you probably have already served your purpose in their life. And they have decided that it's time for me to progress on because you may not be benefiting them in some type of way, which is
Sure.
just life, right? So I also do agree, you gotta listen, find other friends. There's a billion people out there that probably will be your friend. And those people who are leaving you did it for a reason. Maybe your energy wasn't right. Maybe you didn't show up for them.
Yeah.
'Cause they probably got to that place, and it probably took them a while to get to that place. Because typically friendships, most of the time, don't end like that unless there's something that has happened. So focus on yourself,
Yep.
fix yourself,
Yeah.
and then find some more friends.
Yeah.
Find you a Billy, a Sue. Don't find a Q or Quincy, because them people named that ain't never no
Crazy.
good.
He's sitting over there
Ain't
innocent.
never
bro.
no good. Oh.
He didn't do anything wrong. That's
My bad.
crazy.
I apologized. Supreme, you want to add to this?
That's actually the first good advice you gave today. Thank you.
Crazy.
First good advice
He's
is
being
wild
honest. He's
and
being honest.
diabolical.
He's being honest. But yeah, I agree.
I agree. Yeah, like it. You know, if they're drifting from you, everyone's for you for a certain time frame, and you know maybe your time has expired with them. I'm sorry to hear that. If you haven't already reached out to them individually, find out, or if you feel like, hey, maybe you got to transcend.
Yeah.
You just got to make that move sometime.
Yeah, because she said everyone. So you're the common denominator in all
Yeah.
of this, bro.
Yeah, I
In all
want to
of these
assume that
people's
you're not doing the
lives.
right thing, but then
That's
that'd be wrong
crazy.
for me to assume. You know.
Sure. Jelly?
Jelly?
I just think you outgrow people in life.
Go ahead, preach.
So the expiration date has come.
The anointingness.
Now it's time to move forward.
Go ahead now.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You had.
Okay, guys, one more. Okay. How do you guys go to sleep knowing people don't like you? Sincerely, we listen, we don't judge. Very peacefully.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Let's be honest here.
in the
Relax.
womb.
Let's be honest, man.
Wrapped up in my blanket like a
Right.
burrito.
Because half the
Burrito.
time I'm thinking about oxtails.
Let's
probably
be
dreaming
honest,
about
man.
like that,
I'm
good.
not worried about that, bro. Which bill do you pay?
Not a single one.
Which
Word.
bill? Point to the bill.
Now you pay one of these bills.
Which
then,
bill?
Then I'm gonna,
to where
maybe
I'm
try
gonna
to
be
make sure you're right.
losing sleep. Which bill? My bad. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, nah. I'd be one to tell you I don't care.
Yeah.
I actually congratulate you to do that, because then you're gonna tell somebody that you don't like me, which is gonna gravitate back to me, and they're gonna try to find it for themselves. But yeah, not everyone's gonna like you. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna please everybody.
Yeah, like
It's
there's
too
so
much-
many different examples.
Yeah.
So many different examples. I can go on for days. So yeah,
It's too much humans on this planet to try to please everybody.
yo,
Right,
for
that's
real, and it's impossible.
Too much humans, bro.
Yeah, when you tell me you don't like me, I fall into a deep slump of happiness
It's crazy.
because you wasn't meant to be anyway.
Yeah.
Did you give a response on that, Julie?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap myself up like a burrito.
Burrito
Like a
sleeping.
blanket.
We burritos out here.
Eat
Yeah.
a couple snacks. Watch some Netflix.
Take it easy, man. Taking it easy.
Until the TV watches me. So I'm
Good
cool.
night. Good night.
Well, guys, with that said, this has been an amazing episode. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh so amazing touch. I want to thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Get Ready for a Podcast, Season 6. Make sure you guys check us out on IG at readyforit_1. My personal page, AmazingIam_. Please make sure you press that subscribe and like button.
Definitely.
For real.
Jelly,
Definitely.
where can people find you at?
You can find me on IG, JellyBelly603, and TikTok, same handle.
It's crazy that they was calling you Auntie Jelly this whole time. That is
could've
wow.
sworn
we
that
heard
is
him say-
diabolical.
Nah.
Run the tape, y'all.
Run it back.
the tape
because we
Run
heard
it-
him
we're not,
say
we're not doing this for
Aunt
extra views.
Jelly.
Run it back to about like 135, and then comment.
He said
the
Aunt
time that you
Jelly.
see what he said, please
And
do
then
that.
we just picked it up because we heard him say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everyone
Yeah,
catches
I
that.
need
You're not,
everybody
no,
to
I know I'm not
comment.
crazy.
Somebody
Yeah,
keep wilding out.
yeah.
So
we got-
you agree with this?
I heard him say it.
We heard him
You
say
said
it.
you said that,
Did
and
you-
if it was you, I'm finna get
Yeah,
on you.
you
Run the
you
tape,
about to
y'all.
see
Jelly.
it.
Jelly,
comment-
I've known
comment
Jelly
when
for
he called
almost
her-
like
He ain't
10
never called me
I've
no
known Jelly
auntie.
for 10 plus years. I'll never refer to her as Auntie Jelly.
Okay. We'll see.
Jason J, the Florida realtor, where can they find you on social media, my guy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Instagram at Agent Jason J, your local Florida real estate agent. Reach out.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, the mass assassin of the world. It's not
go.
Tampa, the world.
Let's
where can they
go.
find you on social media, my way?
Pushapreme on everything. PUSHAPREME. Google, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere that has the internet, you're gonna find something positive about what we got going on.
Get ready for it, y'all.
Peace out.